if I've been able to bash my own uncles, and President Akufo-Addo is my mother's first cousin.
Really?
Yes, me mama papa. President Mami, Ken Ofori-Atta papa. They are siblings.
President Mami Friabomosu, right?
Chebi. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All siblings. My mother was Miss Ofori-Atta.
I see.
Yes. And the name of Gabi Munina, and I know Ofori-Atta the first, including President Akufo. Inti enyan chen be asembi.
Many am Ghana for me to be a why I think media so now master say I nearly a dedicated when you book as a video so therefore now was subscriber my fee when me like button so now was wabaka why a bush and cool yet 2 videos so dear and he say Eurabia autistic do ya Munokase was good to see let's say in fact and your ma a president Nana Akufo-Addo our tissue and your ma why no in fact a bedroom mem person imagine no kasa can it yakoi now dear one kasa you assume the tea sema a chagu na ni energy still obakoso na wodi sa MPP ni NDC for echi or for na etodwala
2020 no it was a shock to enipa bebrese no be aye wo to MPP mo grandfather Mr. grandfather name Mr. BJ Darocha first chairman of
really?
Oh yes my grandmother me my biological maternal grandmother only BJ Darocha na one last born me mama no mo ye nuanom 10 the 10th of them no ne papa name Mr. BJ Darocha. So I grew up knowing him as my grandfather.
Really?
Yes. Adam me wedding. Yes, me not today hobi. Growing up, I knew Mr. Jenny Mbuante Mona. Then my own father as well was the first member of parliament for Kaikwe North constituency 92. But I'm saying so man cause Saturday said na
yeah, and 92 MPP boycotted.
Na me a teenager. And I left here 95. 90 there about 94 95 and in the man said who say your papa adwuma wa adwene ni so ntem na me follow Ghana politics the ma adwene ba Ghana politics was 2020 because na a lockdown and ofi against my uncle President Akufo-Addo because it is President Akufo-Addo that wants to impose Dr. Bawumia on Ghana and it is not done anyway. When you ampacho what tibida he for crossing a president it me imposing the successor on the entire nation. They are my uncles, they are my blood, and I know the damage they've caused to this country.
What kind of damage?
Agyapadeɛ document. Have you read it?
Yes.
Yes. Me break Agyapadeɛ document 1st of December 2020, 11 p.m.
I see.
Ghana fansha da fanya asem. Thanks to Hope Senadoye, and I feel Agyapadeɛ nipa bibiri agye. Nti so bi be catch say NDC Electoral Agyapadeɛ document. E bia me wa brochire na me ka Ghana for be feels oh oti abriche no kan me Akufo-Addo wo fa ase me gina Ghana asase so enewie na me
nti omoma police for bechiwa because na almost say obi ayi bibi dia show obetni akire ba bia onye free
metu akire ba bia menye free yes because I've already made it public.
Really?
Yes, I've made it public. It came from only pakono de breme no e ka kire me mefu a meti he say Lady Julia Otumfo Yere and e ka say yemfam breme Otumfo Yere is related to us.
Hey.
Yes. What do I stand to gain? Say, yeah, but you can say, my babu banko din no me ade.
I teach you. Oh yes, I know. Aha. State capture no. We are family member. What do you know?
What I know is what I've read in the Agyapadeɛ document, and it all makes a lot of sense to me. Almost everything in there has been executed. And knowing them previously, knowing them now, no.
Previously, don't even almost say.
No, they are my family members. So you find so Biba land now wouldn't say and the circumstances at here before.
You say tell us.
Okay, but we might say now my cousin be or say Sebi. I see me see binti and okoto ayi wakwa mo ba na ye fie he na mudidi na se ne mo ba na mo da Claridge's, World of Astoria, Park Lane, Hilton, 5-star hotel
at night omo jibe say
hey those hotels okay there was a time they said so boache buy
okay
because I know one of the 5-star hotels now brief meeting be right there and then I check the rate you do reception at Miss Amibi it was over £700 a night.
I see.
What did they can I say? So I think some of us have seen a lot. We know them. I know them, and let me tell you something. I have a lot of family members. Almost friend me bomb my bus so catch them. Me say ene
family no.
Of course, Ofori-Atta or Biokra the name of Ofori-Atta be a priya. They say of ferry, and so growing up.
No, so hold on. Which means. Okay, so in percentage, family no muni pa say they disagree with Akufo-Addo and Bawumia's behavior.
Well, all my me are very close to Nudi. I can tell you, almost everybody. We have these conversations all the time.
Really?
As family members, yes, we do. If I'm uncle back, Uncle Fifi for Riata, or quite do Mr. Lanchera Matinkam.
Yes, I know. Fifi. Okay, so you are connected to Fifi.
Yes, my first cousin.
He's my friend.
Yes, no, Mr. Alan Camp. Mr. Lanchera Matinkam. So, no, Kwabreja to President Akufo-Addo Paneshero.
Why?
Yes. You might have to bring him to the station, but that's how vindictive President Akufo-Addo is. That's how vindictive they are. Or no gabini bedi to monade. That's how vindictive they are.
Because 50 years, madam.
Same sort contestee. I think at some point. I don't know whether he tried contesting president himself.
I see.
And and then there was something about his association to Kwabena Japan. So they cut him off.
But now Kwabena is back to their fold.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite himself. Or no, so I make a cancel baby and I don't know. First time I can say
bags of rice, season it and share it as salad rice. When Baumia was caught, he told the people of this country that he didn't do it. That was his administrator called Kekose. Look, what is the business with Kekose with salad rice? Look, if you are in a room and Peter and Abu are in the room and Buta gets messy, who stole the Buta? Baumia took the 10,000 bags, shared it as salad rice. You and your minister, Cecilia Dapa, $43 million. That they gave you people to go and dredge the Odo Lagoon. You people sat down, unaccounted, squandered it. When you and your minister go to Parliament, please.
Honorable.
Don't say what you don't know.
Hold on.
Stop
the
arrogance.
Please.
$43 million. Hold on. Who spent it? Please, let me make my
You don't know, so don't talk.
Honorable,
I will give you the chance to respond.
What kind of arrogance is that?
Once he's done, I will give you the chance to respond.
You thought it was easy.
I'll give you the chance to respond. So please, let our viewers follow the conversation. I'll give you the chance to
$43 million, you and your boss. World Bank gave you to dredge Odo Lagoon. You came and told Parliament you've dredged it. Go and look at the Odo Lagoon. When I finish, I'll use my last money to buy fuel in your car. We'll go and I'll show you Odo Lagoon. You people squandered it. You go to Parliament. When Parliament asked you to account for it, you were shivering. Little did we know that $1 million plus was hidden under Cecilia Dapa's bed. But for him,
but you don't know. You do not know the source of the
yes,
of
but that's
the money.
what I said. Little do we know.
It will be unfortunate for you to make
no problem. But we found $1 million under Cecilia Dapa's bed. We found 300,000 euros under Cecilia Dapa's bed. Her handbags and watches and everything were $1.2 million. The husband's suit alone was more than $1 million. When you add all what they made stole and they reported out of the big one under the bed. I can't account for it. We don't know what is under your bed. But when we come to power, you haven't even, when they appointed you minister, you didn't declare assets. We are aware of that. When we come to office, you are one of the first people who go to jail because we will not spare you. He as minister,
he will go to jail for what?
Non-declaration of assets. It's a crime in this country. He has not declared his assets. He's one of the first people who will be investigated and put behind bars. So, look, we can sit on set and decide to misconstrue discussions and take things for granted. But the facts are facts and facts are sacrosanct. Baumia is a liar. Napo is an incompetent, arrogant man. And the two pair are a condemned team. We in NDC, we're always praying that at least they should be able to meet us halfway. Because President Mahama has been thinking of this country. He's been professing solutions. You sit here and you say President Mahama lied. How did he lie? How did he lie? Lied to who? About what? You said President Mahama said was a dead goat. Akufo-Addo said you can't kill him as a dog and hang him. Should we say Akufo-Addo is a dog? I mean, what kind of warped analysis and baseless logic is this? Please, let us situate matters in context. When we come on platforms, we discuss issues that inure to the benefit of the people. You are a deputy sanitation minister. You should be telling us how you've been able to keep Accra clean. Go to Kaneshi this morning and see. Go to Choko. Look at how the filth that is consuming us. Okay. And you are minister there.
Okay.
Tell us.
I need to
tell us how you've been able to keep it. Water as a sanitation. Then DC added over 40 million gallons of water to just Greater Accra. You remember the desalination plants we built, the rural water communities we built. Tell us if you've given us water. That is what we want to know. You went and cut short for the Dam and Go water project. And this was saying Baumia lied to us that they were coming to give us Dam and Go water. You are minister there. Tell us if you've been able to give us. That is why you should sit on platform.
All right. Thank you very much.
And not tell us this and that.
Thank you.
Bernard's time.
Yes. It's actually time for... No. Bernard has to speak there. You will respond to all of them. You will respond to all of them. But Bernard, please.
Who lie?
You like good lies.
We don't just sit on set and say lie based on perception. Look, there are so many perceptions on people in this country. You know it. WikiLeaks. He told us that Akufo-Addo killed his best friend to marry the best friend's wife. It's a perception. WikiLeaks said, look, Akufo-Addo smokes ganja. It's a perception. That's WikiLeaks report. But to speak on facts, Bawumia went to Yendi and promised Yana that he's going to build an airstrip for him. Cut short for an Agric university. He ran away. Till date, we haven't seen him. He went to Palugu, his own hometown. Even if you want to be wicked to anybody, not the people who took care of you. Look, anytime it rains, Sawa, the people of the Northeast, Bawumia's hometown, sometimes they come on the streets to sleep in classrooms because when the spillage of the Bagre Dam comes, it consumes their houses during rainy season. July is coming. When we went to Palugu, I saw young children. And look, I was looking at them and I said, July, August is coming. When they spilled the Palugu Dam, I'm wondering where these kids will sleep. Yet, Bawumia, with a very wicked mentality, decided they siphoned 11.9 million. The Auditor General report said they've already paid the money. Yet not even a block has been taken to Palugu. If you can do this to your own people, then what can't you do to people? You came to Damango. You promised to build a house of chiefs for us. Took the Yegbonra there to go and cut sword. I remember in 2009 when President Akufo came and cut sword for the Fofoloso Solar Road. By then, the Damango had asthma. They put him on a grader. Wine on the road. And that night, we had to rush Damango to hospital. His asthma got up. They left Damango and never constructed the road. It was President Mahama who came and did the road for us. You went to Tamale. You, Dr. Bawumia, went and promised people a whole lot of things. Cut swords. Went to Deborah in Yape Kosogo. Cut sword for an inland port. You refused to do it. Look, we're in this country, Sewa. We didn't force Dr. Bawumia to come and tell you and I that they've arrested the dollar. And that the key was with the IGP. Today is the dollar still under arrest. So when we speak of Dr. Bawumia's lies, we don't just say you are a liar. There's history to the number of times he has lied through his teeth. And it is not good for our leaders to take us for granted. Look, put lies, put arrogance aside. These two pair, I'm Bawumia and Nanado, who are Aki and Popok. Look, but when Nanado siphons state funds, Bawumia follows him to do same. If you remember, the first president, I beg your pardon, please.
No,
when you were talking about
you can't say that. You can't make a business allegation.
Please.
I will let
when you were speaking, I was very quiet.
But you can't make, I don't make business allegations.
Control him.
I don't,
when you were speaking, I was quiet.
Please go ahead.
Please tell him to be very mute. I kept quiet. Look, the first president to have been caught on tape, taking brown envelope with two hands, was Akufo-Addo. The tape is there. When Mr. Akufo-Addo came to power, he boosted Ameri deal from 510 to 1.3 billion in this country. Attempted duping the people of country over 800 million. When we caught him red-handed like a thief, he told us that he was misled and that he knew nothing about it. Bawumia quickly realized that his boss is siphoning to the extent that Nyantechi said his boss is now in his pocket. Bawumia now decided to go and sit down with PDS people. They negotiated PDS, changed a bank guarantee to insurance guarantee, and they presented fraudulent documents. It was your own colleague, Minister Mewu, who came and told us that the documents they presented, Bawumia and his cartel, were fraudulent, and as a result, they had to squash PDS. Look, a businessman imported 10,000 bags of rice at the port. Bawumia's office, they wrote a letter to the port, taking the 10,000 bags of rice.
This is only Ashanti region. And what happened there? Oba Akanfo Omutia Santimemu. Me say, abana mutu Ashanti do omuhwiem. And omu sa dada Akanfo makase. Montumaye ne nyina Akanfo omu boa. Omu gitumi akomenhia. Omu so na we di kwame nkroma tem because from day one they have never wanted Ghana to be a country as a whole. 2021 year census, you better the next one after 10 years. Akanfo Omutia Santimemu nkwa omu ye 3.8 million. Yekasa akanfo ni momo asantefo infantefo kofo eye bonofo ekuapemfo obi oka mesi bia yakani omo ye 3.8 million akamem nti yeka Ashanti region nko akanfo mo ho sa 3 million ya asantefo se ne wom yemfa ne se ekuapemfo ye 200,000 yemfa ne se eye infantefo 300,000 yemfa ne se you cannot get more than 1 million Ashanti for bois. They don't have it. Oko Ashanti regional census nature say Ga adang before almost 60,000 omuti Ashanti memu. Omu nyina omuto abama wan. omo dada omo se mo kan ho montomaye omo yanom de trophy no come nhia awonafo mo ti asantime almost 200,000 omo ka che ye wo ha o awonaga mo amunim ye ne mo nete mo fa mo gimi ntomaye ye wia ne abebo mo tuo omo wia no makome nhia ne ye de napoko ho Guana for almost 53,000. Goma for 204,000 Goma for no motia santimemu. We mu no mo dada o mo ka dem so mo kan ho mo ye nuanom. Oba onima Molly Dagbani. Omo ye almost 700,000. Dagbani for no mo use omo. Me say asante omo ndu 400,000 on the register. No. MPP to me a physical 400,000 asante for to vote for them. Never. No way. Omuni nipa de kasa. Me say do I be mo tua dua te se me no me gina TV so. No nka say me MPP ni otum for de hye ne me asante ni ba. Ye ne asante for nko na de MPP ba power. Be ma ni krom. Be ma no ne wan. Who is the man amongst you who can make that statement? Me say me catch asanteman me kan kire nipa ba ko me say asanteman de oye be ma otua dua te se me no metena TV so no kan say yeni asantefo nko an e vote 1.7 ye de ma MPP nobody is a man ja nko an e be ma me say me ye be ma antina maka de oye be ma se me no metrai and I'm starting it from the top to the down me ndi watamo me kire de oye be ma ofie Greasy for 129,000 and omotia santimemu. Oba Mandi 143,000. Other ethnic groups almost 90,000.
Want transparency about that. Because of that, we have our confidence in the IT systems at the Electoral Commission has been shaken. And we have a history in 2012, where our colleagues from MPP found it necessary to compel the state and our development partners to field an external consultant to actually investigate the whole IT setup of the Electoral Commission and brought out recommendations for implementation before the election took place. Our friends from UNDP, I'm sure you will get the evidence on your files that that project was financed by the UNDP. I think we can look at that one so that to put our hearts at rest that nothing untoward is happening in the face of missing equipment and the type of things that are happening, discrepancies between registration figures and all that. We must ensure and assure our supporters that nothing fishy is happening there, because we know that the last commissioner that was appointed, Mr. Apiahene, was a regional election director of the NPP before his appointment. So we wrote to produce evidence of his activities, his appointments, and all that, presented them that a full member of MPP cannot be a referee in these elections. We presented evidence. They were ignored. He is still there. And consultants have been engaged to support the Electoral Commission on our blind side, because procurement of consultancy services is a public procurement activity. We are not aware that any such procurement has gone through the procurement procedures. For everybody to know that these consultants actually mean well and they are the non-partisan type of consultants that are helping Electoral Commission with their IT systems. And we want, point number 5, the president to declare openly on a state platform, not on his political party platform, that he will respect the will of the people as expressed by the outcome of the 2024 December election results. When the president himself does an open declaration, I'm sure it will bring to rest, it will put to rest all the noise that...
One day, when I also become MP, maybe I don't know.
You get to find out what exactly is at that level that makes somebody just reluctant.
If you know Akufo-Addo, you know that he has not done anything. Let kids go to school so that government will pay. Free SHS. It's good. But a lot has happened under the Akufo-Addo that we know. And if there is a petty thief in this area who is always stealing, it's no news. But once there is a guy, hey, DJ Slim, they say, Kwame, that's the thing about this one. We call you phone. Hey!
And the man say you phone.
A serious issue.
Yes. So if you say somebody is the only one who had one term, and in that one term, this is what he was able to do.
But do you feel Ghanaians have not been fair to former President John Dramani Mahama?
I think that Ghanaians have been fair to everybody. How they've dealt with them, because Ghanaians deserve better.
Okay.
Ghanaians deserve better, my brother.
What was the shortfall of JDM?
Ghana has not changed. Everybody, they were trying.
Okay.
You see, the kind of resources that we have in this country, everything must change.
Okay.
Rwanda went through a genocide and has come, and we live here, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, to go to Rwanda to go and learn what? To go and learn what? And we are here talking about Rwanda. What do they have in that country? And why have they been able to transform that country? Why can't we do the same? So if you are a leader and Ghanaians are criticizing you, you don't come back and tell us that, oh, you have not been fair to me, I did this. You have to do more. Ghanaians deserve more because they know what we have. So they can give you another chance. But don't go out and tell the people that they have not been. Ghanaians, are they not the same people who are criticizing Akufo-Addo? Are they being fair to Akufo-Addo? They are not fair to your mama. Akufo-Addo, even though I know him and he has not met my expectation, it doesn't mean he has not done anything.
But people will do a comparative, analysis.
He has had 8 years. He's the only president who had an opportunity to make money. You understand? Me, if Akufo-Addo had done, is he not building are they not doing the Winneba Road? This is I'm going to win, even though it's not done. I use that road. Yes. So if you have done something, yeah, you have done it. But Akufo-Addo is the only president in this world, the whole world, who made his people enrich themselves through COVID. People are dying. You people are making money. You, this small COVID that came, you people went and took over $1 billion from World Bank and IMF and all those places. Dollars, billions.
Dollars.
You came and put some people from Nigeria at the airport and took money from people, your own people. You couldn't put Ministry of Health there. You couldn't put Noguchi there. Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Services, they don't know how much money. Like, it was somebody, people are dying. You put people there to come and enrich themselves, and the country didn't make. Every country was making money from COVID. Go to Dubai, it was going to the government. After you took our money, you came and asked us to pay COVID levy again. Now you're money say, young Canada. Instead of using Noguchi, you want to make money from COVID. Every country was making money. UK, US, everywhere.
Yeah.
So you could also make money and use that money to the benefit of the country. No, you brought a Nigerian to come and sit in our country. And once we were dying and we were broke, they took our money. They took it away. And then you came back and asked us to pay COVID levy. They have done the kind of things that they have done.
So that makes you disappointed.
And it hurts. Omo didn't know Dr. Baumi. Omo amano. Omo amano. Omo diejano.
Omo diskanejano.
Oh, omo amano. And he is the one that is suffering now. So